My piece story for the week deals kind of like the trach in room 315 video. So my grandpa has been in and out of the hospital for months just with like aneurysms and had many strokes and stuff like that. And every time he would go to the hospital, like the nurses would just know him because he absolutely hates hospitals. He always tells us like he'd rather jump out of the building compared to like having to stay in the hospital when he has to stay overnight. And so story is like the nurses know him now when he comes in. So instead of at first when the nurses had to deal with him, they would just get super like not mad at him, but just like you could tell short fuses with him and just weren't always the nicest. And then my mom finally went in and said something to the nurses and just was like, just take him with a grain of salt. Like, he's not trying to take this out on you. He just doesn't like being in the hospital and he's just trying to remain as calm as what he can and whatever. If you would know my grandpa, you would know he's not a very calm person, especially in a hospital. But I would say my peace story is when my mom just told them, like, take him with a grain of salt, that the nurses just started to joke with him and just laugh with him and just try to like diffuse the situation to where it was easier to handle him so that then he didn't keep acting out of anger and just treating them badly, then they wouldn't treat him badly.